They thought it was just repetition. Just beads. Just words. But hidden within the rhythm of the Rosary is something most Catholics never see. A mystery. A power. A truth that was never meant to be forgotten. The Rosary isn't just a devotional habit. It isn't a bedtime ritual or a whisper before Mass. It's something far more ancient. Far more alive. It's a sacred map through the life of Christ and a weapon in a war most of us don't even realize we're fighting. Each time your fingers move across the beads, you're not just praying. You're entering something. A place. A battlefield. A story that keeps unfolding inside you. Because the Rosary is not about words alone. It's about transformation. It's about letting heaven rewrite the way you see pain, joy, life, and even death. From the outside, it looks simple. A circle of beads, a cross, repeated prayers. But those beads are ancient echoes. Each one is a heartbeat. Each one is a window. And the prayers? They're more than sounds. They're seeds. Planted deep into your soul to grow peace where there was fear. To grow clarity where there was confusion, to grow Christ where there was only chaos. For centuries, the Rosary was the people's scripture. When the poor couldn't read Latin. When the uneducated couldn't access the Psalms. The Church gave them a rosary so they could carry the gospel in their hands. And so they did. They walked dusty roads with beads in their pockets. They sat by candlelight, whispering prayers between tears. They faced persecution, sickness, famine, and still they held on to the rosary. Not because it was easy, but because it was powerful. You see, the repetition isn't mindless. It's intentional. It's meditative. It softens the heart so truth can enter. Like waves smoothing stone. The rhythm of Hail Marys begins to shape the soul. Not with noise but with stillness. Not with emotion but with presence. In that rhythm, something beautiful happens. Your breath begins to match the cadence. Your heart slows down. Your distractions fall away. And suddenly, you're not just saying the Rosary. You're living inside it. It becomes more than prayer. It becomes silence in motion. A sacred spiral leading deeper and deeper into mystery. And at the center of that mystery is Mary. Not as a goddess. Not as a replacement for Christ. But as a mother. A mirror. A companion. She who carried him. She who watched him die. She who saw the tomb open. And when we walk the Rosary, we walk with her. We borrow her memory. We trace the shape of God in her life until we find Him shaping ours. And yes, the Rosary is also a weapon. Ask any exorcist. Ask any saint. Ask Padre Pio, who called it his sword. Because every bead? It's a strike. Against despair. Against pride. Against the voices that say you're alone. The Rosary silences darkness. It pushes back. It doesn't bg. It proclaims. Each prayer builds a fortress around the soul. A fire against fear. A cry that shakes hell. The devil doesn't fear your loudest shout. He fears your quietest rosary. Because Mary is the one who crushes the serpent's head. And the Rosary is how she trains your hands to do the same. Even science can't ignore its effects. The Rosary isn't just spiritual. It's neurological. It rewires the brain. It calms the nervous system. It teaches your subconscious that you are safe, loved, held. So when you pray it with intention, you're not just reaching toward God. You're letting Him rewire you from the inside out. Suddenly your anger softens. Your panic fades. Your bitterness lifts. Not because the Rosary is magic, but because it's real. Real grace. Real mystery. Real power, hidden in plain sight. And here's what most Catholics never fully realize. You don't have to feel holy to pray it. You don't have to understand every mystery. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to start. Hold the beads. Take a breath. Let the rhythm lead you. Because the Rosary was never meant to sit quietly in drawers. Or hang unused on rearview mirrors. It was meant to be worn into battle. Whispered through tears. Clutched by the dying. passed between generations. It was meant to be prayed by the wounded, by the searching, by the tired. And when prayed with the heart, it becomes a ladder to heaven, one beat at a time. So the next time you pray the Rosary, don't rush it. Don't recite it like a to-do list. Don't underestimate it. Instead, enter it. Let it change your rhythm. Let it teach your heart to beat like heaven's. Because the hidden truth is this: the Rosary isn't just a devotion. It's an encounter. And when you truly enter that encounter, you don't come out the same.